James.
And it's Greg, and it's our Amazing Race recap.
Yes. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, episode 3.
Yes, episode 3.
Season 28.
Okay, so we stayed in Colombia,
Right.
which was good because we didn't have to take very many taxis.
Right.
And you know the death of people on the show is mostly taxis.
Bad taxi drivers.
Bad taxi drivers,
Or if you're
breakdowns.
rude, or if you're rude to the taxi
Don't
driver.
be rude.
Remember, that's what lost $1 million last season.
Yeah. Oh, and they let the taxi go, and he
Yeah.
just should have given $10 more. So
Okay.
now we learned our lesson, and here we are in season 3.
Episode 3.
Yes, episode 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're still in Colombia.
Yes, and we have a few people that had to do our first detour, which
Right.
was taking these rocks
Yeah, that's choice one. Take the rocks. Yeah.
that had gunpowder inside,
Right.
and then putting them back together, and then throwing them at a target across the way, and then they explode.
Yeah, it's like explosive Chuck E. Cheese skis ball, which would be fantastic, I think, actually.
Are you afraid when things blow up?
I'm not, but
I am! Like Tyler Oakley.
just like Tyler.
Woo! Ah! Scary! I get scared of those things!
And the frisbee guys, it was
Yes.
it was built for them because
Oh
that's what
my
they
gosh.
did.
Yes.
So they did it right away.
Yeah, snap, snap, done.
And that was the best of the 2 detours to do, because the other one was you had to go on a city bus that went round and round.
and like...
You had to be the money guy, the conductor, and say, "Hey, give me money. Hey, you want to go to the hospital?" Great bus ride, by the way.
You know what this is?
No.
Begging for money.
Okay, I had to do with an udder. So everyone that took that one seemed to take a really long time,
Yeah, it's,
and they came in later on into the when it came into the
I
road.
remember that. Okay.
So, and I think the worst mess up on it was the magician and his girlfriend. She couldn't tell a 1 peso or whatever it is from a 1,000
yes.
peso, and completely they didn't notice it until they got on the taxi ride back, and then
Are
they had to
pesos
take it
in Colombia?
I don't know.
Okay,
Yes.
fact check.
No, it'll be done.
Okay, thank you.
And then they had to go back to
One
where they picked
peso.
up the bag. Yes.
I'm still stuck on their peso.
They had to go back to and get another bus and then get the rest of the money.
Uh-huh.
And that led to the roadblock.
Yes,
And the-
which was...
It's having to get those hand-woven bags.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So some people blew through it. Basically, you had to find a bag. And it had a designer tag inside of it, designed by
Such and such.
James.
Yes.
And then you had to find the other 2 bags that James designed from all these other
Yes.
street
Ooh,
vendors.
and mine would usually be fancy like my shoes.
What color?
Today we are
Nice.
orange.
That's what I color. Remember, that was the color for one of them.
Yes.
So most people had a pretty easy time with it.
Yes.
They went through it. The dad kind of got stymied a little bit. And,
Well, he sort of does that at stops, I'm noticing.
yeah, well.
And then, but our 2 Vine guys that we love on Vine are just not doing so well.
Well, okay, obviously, yeah. Well, it helps if they were enthusiastic.
Yes!
I mean, it's like, hey, we're on the Amazing Race.
Let's throw some these
Oh,
exploding
you
rocks.
missed. Oh, let's try
You
it
are
again.
very good.
We're gonna catch up.
Let's just get on. Okay.
Okay, so then they did that. They got through the rocks finally, released,
Yes.
Anyway, and then they went to do the bags, and they did pretty good. They caught back up to the teams that did the shuttle,
Good. Good for them.
and then he got confused.
Yeah, one
like-
of the guys got confused. He
One
was
of the brothers.
looking around for where he was supposed to turn his bag in.
Yeah, and he thought he had to turn it to the person that designed it instead of the person that's sitting right there where everyone else gave theirs.
Yes, where he saw them give theirs. We
No,
thought.
well, we thought. And
Ish.
then, of course, the people that were at that check-in zone couldn't say anything if they weren't the ones
Right.
doing the detour.
I wouldn't tell him anyway.
You get a penalty.
I want to win.
Well, his brother couldn't tell him.
I know,
so-
but still, I want to win.
So anyway, so he
If
went
I was
round
another
and around.
team, would you tell him?
No.
Okay, so you want to win. Okay.
So then he went around, and the last team, I believe, was the magician and his
Yes.
girlfriend team,
Oh.
neck and neck. They finished. He goes, "Oh, I know where Phil is. I don't even have to look." And of course, he took him to the wrong place. And by this time, the brother figured out, "Oh, I should turn it into this lady that's been sitting there the whole time, kind of looking like I should give her
Yes,
something."
so we think it's actually going to be them now. Who's gonna
So,
get
good
cut?
shot.
Who's gonna be cut?
And so they go to the.
They run. They land on the mat.
Right,
Who
and-
lands first?
The magician and his
That's
girlfriend.
right.
And Phil, fake out, goes, "Oh, I have some bad news for you. I have news for you." And he's very down, and they're upset. He goes,
Tears.
"The last team is about to check in behind you." So they freak out, and the brothers are kind of sad.
Yeah,
I mean, they're
super
not really engaged. I mean, it reminds me of that first kind of reunion show where they did it, and it was the Asian father and his daughter. And they were on the second time through it, and he was like, "I'm just going to eat my way through the Amazing Race, and well, maybe we'll check in or not."
You'll have to show a picture of who he's talking about because
But yeah, he was like, "They
You're
were really
going-
good the first time, and
you're
the second
going
time
way back.
It's like Dad was like, "Oh,
these are for new people watching this season.
we got to wrap up."
Okay.
So anyway, it was a good show.
Yes.
It shows you have to be enthusiastic and excited with the Amazing Race. You can't be go.
Yes. Give me a high five.
High five.
Bye.
Bye later.